Okay, everybody, welcome to episode 22 of the Warlord Titan build. I am releasing this on Friday, April 1st. Haha, surprise, April Fools. No, not really. The Warlord Titan is finished. It's currently at Adepticon, or as you're watching this, or it's either at Adepticon or it's been to Adepticon. All that sort of fun stuff. I'm recording this before I send it, so I can give you the big reveal. I don't have to be sort of doing all the rushing around at the show. So here it is with its certificate of authenticity. It is Warlord Titan number 53, which is pretty cool. One day I'll incorporate that onto the onto the Titan somewhere. So yeah, I'll give you a bit of a spin around now. Yeah, so you can see it all done. And then hopefully at the show you'll see some shots of it in action on the Saturday night. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, here we go. I don't have a motorized turntable, so it's just going to be me turning it around. Loads of work. Absolute loads of work. There are parts that I'm really happy with. There are parts that could certainly use more work, and they'll probably get some of that after the show. But as those of you who have been with me for all 22 of these videos, you know it's been a long haul. There hasn't always been plenty of time to work on it. Yeah, one thing I would like to do as I'm showing this off is to really thank my patrons on my Patreon account who have been able to afford me some extra time during the process to get stuck in and hopefully add some extra details and create a Titan that you can all be pretty happy with. I know I'm certainly proud of the job, and yeah, I think everything's gone really well. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll be taking lots of photos over the next week or so. I'll put those up on my blog. So please head on over there and check it out. Okay, I'll spin it one more time. And as a bonus for you, I'll take the Warlord off, put him to the side, and put my Reaver Titan on there that I painted 2 years ago, so you'll be able to see how that looks. Okay, I've switched them over, and as you can see, he's in the Legio Crucius colors as well. This is Primaris Sequitur. I painted him up, had him ready for Adepticon 2 years ago, the first time they did the Adeptus Titanicus. He went along, he didn't kill anything, but he didn't die at the same time. So, all in all, that's got to be pretty good. At the time, he was probably the largest model I'd painted. I spent a lot of time on his legs, a lot of sort of extra weathering and rusting around the sort of coppery, bronzy areas. And then not as much time on the carapace, shading the armor and that sort of thing, but focused mainly on the decoration here at the top. Most people might expect to see a Reaver Titan with an Apocalypse missile launcher. Basically, I wanted to go into this as a Titan killer, so I went for a turbo laser destructor. It's taken from a Warhound. It usually sits like this on the Warhound arm, like this. But basically, I have a washer there. I have a magnet. A rare earth magnet on the top there, and that simply sits on there. You can see that this is loose. The top comes off to reveal the interior. The Warlord Titan, however, has no detailed interior, so you get to save that for the Reavers. This is quite a nice super heavy killer. and when it's on the tabletop next to knights or super heavy tanks and that sort of thing, it does look quite big. Of course, he looks pretty puny standing here next to my Warlord Titan. Yeah, pretty happy with him. I also like the symbol I did. I had the time when I was working on this to actually sculpt this. So this is sculpted out of green stuff over the top of the cog pattern. Looks quite nice. So yeah, there's Primaris Sekitar, my Reaver, and next up I'll just do a quick shot of them side by side. Okay, so there we go. We've got Reaver on the right, Warlord on the left. You can see he's not only considerably taller, but much bulkier. I think some very interesting sort of adaptations that unfortunately made for the Titan, the look of the Titan. There aren't a lot of lines that are similar. A lot of the cowling around the head is similar. The shapes of the knee pads are similar. The general approach to the legs is a little different. Not too different though. Sorry, the leg armor at the bottom. But in general, the toes are different, the thighs are different, the hips are different. The shoulder joints are quite different. The shoulder plates are different, and the way the top carapace works, of course, is different. So it's yeah, it's quite interesting to see them standing side by side. I like it quite a lot. Very excited. Hooray! He's done. Until I want to sort of tinker with him a little bit. Okay. Again, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed on this YouTube channel. In the coming weeks, I'll sort of work out what the next sort of YouTube project is going to be. Hopefully you'll all stick with me. But yeah, thank you very much for everybody who's been part of the journey over the last 6 months. It's been a real hoot. It's been tough at times. It's been stressful at times. It's also been very exciting. It's a bit of an experiment, and I think I've enjoyed it and will keep doing it. So thanks a lot. Hope you've enjoyed the Titans.